What's up, guys? NBA Talk. I believe this is June 26th, 2017. Monday basketball for you. Um, it's nothing much but the same old news that's been going around. Most of it pretty much being Paul George, the talk of the NBA. Who's going to get Paul George? Where Paul George is going to land? The 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 shooting forward slash guard of the Indiana Pacers. One thing's for sure: Indiana Pacers, they have to get rid of him. They have to get rid of him at this point. Like it is, the Indiana Pacers are not going to know conference finals, not this coming year. So you might as well get rid of him and get some pieces, um, good picks, something out of Paul George. Um, So this leads into this video where the Cavaliers are in heavy pursuit of the Paul George to add him to the team and to unload Kevin Love from the Cavaliers roster, because it's pretty much clear the Cavaliers want to get rid of Kevin Love now. They want to get this contract out of there because it's just very important, because moving forward, there's a good possibility that LeBron James leaves the Cleveland Cavaliers. Everybody's saying it's going to happen. Maybe or maybe not. I don't know. But one thing for sure, they need to prepare to rebuild. They're making preparations to rebuild, as well as go for one more shot for the championship, because with Paul George in that roster, that is pretty good. It's more flexible for this. There's been talks today, or you could say yesterday, a three-team trade that's going on with the Cavaliers, the Indiana Pacers, and the Denver Nuggets, where the Denver Nuggets get Kevin Love, Cavaliers get Paul George, and the Indiana Pacers get a couple of picks, couple players, basically. They're trying to unload Kenneth Faried's contract. They want to get rid of him. So they're probably going to give him to the Cavaliers as well. So there's a lot to say about it. Like, Paul George is the talk of the NBA. People want him. But also at the same time, there's questions about Paul George, whether or not he's going to commit or not, which is pretty much the case. Like, after this year, after this coming season, Paul George becomes a free agent, and it's been alluded to that he's going to the LA Lakers. This is why I say the LA Lakers should just stand back. They should stand back and allow everything to unfold. Wait until the offseason to lower Paul George, because he is already being stated that he has their interest, that they has his interest. So just stay back, LA Laker fans. Just stand back, watch everything unfold, allow them to make their moves, and then grab him in the off season of next year. Pretty much. For the Cavaliers, they will be unloading contracts of Kevin Love, which is very, very much needed. They need to clear cap room for something, for other players and stuff like that, because eventually they're gonna have to do a rebuild, because this team is gonna fall apart if they don't win the. I'm not sure if even if they won the championship this coming season, I don't know if they're gonna stay together, because for what is being said around the NBA, everything about the trade talks, LeBron James leaving, Kyrie Irving wants to leave. If LeBron James leaves, trade talks for Kevin Love, trying to upload contracts, is basically saying that this team will not survive after this coming season or two. It's going to be over for the Cavaliers as we know them now. So it's pretty much a rebuild after this coming season. But I know I'm off track and all that, but Paul George, everybody wants him. The Cavaliers really want him. I'm not sure if he's going to be the right fit, and it will be the wisest decision to do so because you're opening weaknesses in the Cavaliers even more. One thing for sure, even though you have Paul George, you have a consistent scorer, a reliable scorer who can catch it off the, well, I can't say off the screen, off ball, I don't know. But Paul George, he's definitely a versatile player. He can pass the ball pretty good. He rebounds good for a shooting forward. But he is no Kevin Love when it comes to rebounding, and that's something an advantage that the Cavaliers had over the Golden State Warriors, and that is the rebounding. But they didn't really do that much, at least when it really needed them to do so. So it's just a number of problems that could be heading their way if they get Paul George. I know I'm rambling, but this is the talk of the day. This is the talk for the last couple of days. We're reaching to the main sequence of the off season where they're gonna get some free agents. You gotta do something. You gotta do some moves. And Paul George, everybody's going after him. So, peace out, guys.